November 10th and it is raining, but one of the bucks that we're after came into this stand this morning, broad daylight, at 6:30 to 7 this morning. And we didn't hunt this morning. Even if we did, this isn't a stand that I would have picked to hunt in, but he was in here this morning. So I'm praying for the same thing that happened in Ohio, that he's going to come back through tonight in the daylight. But it is raining, kind of nasty weather, but I'm going to go ahead and venture it anyways. I'm kind of wishing I had one of our beautiful blinds to hunt in tonight, but we don't have one at this particular spot.
That's him.
He's gorgeous, and hopefully you're going to see him in person tonight.
I'm going to walk in there alone.
What are you doing?
Putting my hunter safety system on. Because we got an umbrella in a tree.
Yeah, my umbrella is flipped.
And Amber's scared of heights.
So he's going to fix it for me real quick.
So I'm going to fix the umbrella for her real quick so she don't get wet.
Alright, got a fresh scrape right there. So, hopefully he comes back in tonight.
Love you.
Alright, I just got in the stand. And it is raining. I got in the stand. And then, thankfully, I set my backpack up, and then I dropped it all the way down. It went all the way down to the ground. Thankfully, this time, my camera arm and Varizoom wasn't in it, because last time, I broke the Varizoom out of the same tree. Didn't have anything to cover up the camera with since it's raining. So, thankfully, my Vortex jacket is coming in handy. It's my rain jacket. So I'm just gonna cover this up here with my rain jacket and pray for some success. I'm already tired of going up and down the tree, but I do have a scrape not 10 yards to my left right beside me, so the wind is absolutely perfect. I shot him, but I don't know where I hit him.
No, you did not.
Listen, he came in behind me. I thought it was that doe. I thought I better just check. I got my binoculars up and it was him. He was walking the road I came in on. So I thought, I'm gonna shoot through the trees. I don't care. So I got my bow, I moved everything, and I didn't have it off of safety. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I put it back on, I got it off of safety, and I had to shoot through the brush. And I just put it on him and I just squeezed. He jumped and took off.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Oh my,
Are you kidding me? Which way to go?
he went down in the holler.
Like towards the gate?
No, towards Bill's.
All right, just let him go.
I am, because I don't know where I hit him. I know I hit him somewhere center-ish, but it was so fast, I didn't have any time and I just squeezed.
But you did hit him.
Oh, I hit him.
All right. Give me. I'm in Mill Creek. Let me switch trucks.
Yeah, there's no need to rush, because I really don't know if I gut shot him. I don't know if I hit him good, because he was,
Sure, Kim.
yes.
I told you he would come in tonight, didn't I?
Yes, I'm almost 1,000% sure it was him. I got him on binoculars. He looked like he had big horns, and I thought that's him, and I shot. But I had to shoot through the trees.
No filming then is what you're saying.
I didn't film it, but I'm filming it now.
Okay. Let me get home. Get switch trucks. Let me call Hillary. And because they were going to bring Wyatt, I'll just tell them to come get Wyatt. Just there's no sense in rushing. Just leave him go. Almost guarantee you he's laying down there somewhere.
That's the bad thing. I really have no idea. I mean, I don't like taking a shot like that. All right, so we are after this buck. He has bled a massive amount of blood, and we're following the blood trail. He's went a pretty good ways, or so it feels like, because you're going up and you're on the side of the mountain. He's laid down a few times, and I think we're pushing him a little bit, but we're supposed to get a lot of rain here in the next hour or so. So we're not really sure what the best thing to do is, because if it rains, we'll never find him. So he has a steady flow of blood this whole route, and he's getting into some thick stuff. So he just laid down. Well, we could tell he had laid down right here. So we're just going to sit here for a little while and just wait. So at least we're close to him if it does start raining. So wish us luck. So this is the rain that's expected here in an hour and 45 minutes, and it's a lot of rain. So this is not ideal circumstances. So we're going to pray for the best outcome, because we've literally followed a steady flow of blood. What?
I can tell you didn't pray specific.
I did not pray specifically that this deer would die on camera within like 50 yards. I'm going to have to work on that.
And Lord, please keep the rain until we find this deer.
Dear Lord, please keep the rain away from this specific area until we find the deer, because we really do need rain, but I really need to find this deer
So
first.
tell the story of this deer.
So this deer was in here this morning. This deer has been around for a couple years. Teddy and my brother called him Lucky. Teddy had
At least 4 years.
he came in on Teddy once in muzzleloader season, but something spooked him and he ran off. And then he kind of disappeared. And he's been gone for 2 years, right? And he just showed back up in 2 of our spots. And this is a spot he's been in once or twice, the stand I was in tonight, but this is not a spot I would ever imagine him daylighting. And he was in my stand at 6:30 to 7 this morning in the broad daylight. And the weather's crappy today, so I thought, well, you never know, he might come back. He might come back this evening. I had a doe in there. It was just a little doe. And she kept looking back, and she was looking like something was coming, but then she just kind of walked off. I looked to my left, and I seen a deer, and I thought it was the doe just walking off. I grabbed my binoculars. Thank the good Lord that I did, because it was the buck that we've been after for 4 years. Well, technically Teddy, my brother. And he came in from behind me. There's absolutely no way I could have got the camera on him. I didn't even try, to be honest. And I just grabbed my bow and I pulled the trigger. Forgot to take it off safety when he was in an open spot because there's a lot of trees in the area. And I got it off safe real quick. He gave me one more opening and I squeezed the trigger. So definitely not an ideal bow hunt, but that was my only chance and the only option I had, and I took it. So here we are on the side of a mountain in West Virginia, praying the rain stays away for another hour so we can find him.
All right, so I don't even know where to start.
We've been tracking this deer.
So he actually come in this morning at 7:30. He was there in the daylight, and I told Amber, I said, you need to be in that stand tonight because he's going to be there tonight. So she set that stand. She shot that deer. We tracked this deer for, I don't know, a mile, 1.2 miles. And I'm talking blood the whole way. And I don't know. I can't believe the deer's not dead. As much blood. His guts were hanging out. We seen him in a thermal. And this deer is just relentless. So I called Sean from Longspur Trackers, and he's going to come out tomorrow with one of his dogs, and we're going to find this deer, and we're going to close this chapter of Lucky. This deer has haunted me for 4 years, and I hope he's dead. Even though I didn't get to shoot him, my next best thing got to shoot him. So we're going to go try to get some sleep, and hopefully we find him tomorrow. Sean said we got probably at 85% chance because we really didn't want to push him, but we're supposed to have a big rainstorm. And with the rain coming in, we were afraid we were going to lose blood. So we pushed him a little bit too much, and this is the result. Don't push deer. But we had a reason because we thought it was going to rain. We didn't want to lose him. So I called Sean. He said, don't worry about it. Back out. And we'll find him tomorrow.
All right, so I was feeling very confident about the deer that I shot. I was almost 95% sure that I shot the buck we call Lucky. It happened very quickly. And I just seen him quickly in my binoculars, seen what I think was bighorns. And then where we were following the blood trail this evening, we weren't but 40 yards, 50 yards maybe, from this trail camera that we have up across the road. And it's on his rub line. So this deer has followed the scrape line the whole way, and the trail camera is actually on the rub line. And he's crossing the road about the time we probably turned around and headed back to the truck. So look at this. There's no guts. We don't really see anything. His posture looks maybe a little funny. I don't know. But I'm not seeing any guts or anything hanging out. So now I'm getting a little stressed that I might have shot not the buck that I thought it was. And I'm going to be very embarrassed tomorrow if it's a smaller buck than I'm thinking. We have a buck that looks similar to him, but he's significantly smaller. I'm just hoping and praying that in the heat of the moment, I didn't think it was a giant, or I thought it was a giant and maybe it wasn't. But I guess we'll all find out tomorrow if I'm going to be embarrassed or happy. So, and if I'm embarrassed, I don't want to hear any crap from anybody if it's a 100-inch deer. But I don't know. Now I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go to sleep because I literally don't know what I shot.